Welcome everybody back to another episode of Not Another
Couple Podcasts.
This is your host, Manny Montana.
And this is Sarah Lioness.
And this ain't your average podcast where we're, constantly talking about the frills of being in a relationship and the downs and how we can make your relationship better today. No, it's not about that. It's more about, what would you say?
Current topics, what's trending, what's in the news, what's popping, all of that. We're just here to have a good conversation.
Talk a little shit.
And spread a little love.
Let's do it.
Yes, honey.
Did that just that brought that out of you, didn't it? Like the flow?
Yes,
honey.
Yes, honey. It's all natural over here, okay? So, what is on the docket for today? A lot has been going on. A lot has always been going on, but 2020 is for real, okay?
Wow.
So we are talking about, I have a couple, what happens? I know, just always something. Some changes to the holiday season, about Thanksgiving, some turkey situations.
My glasses are so foggy.
They're always foggy. You don't clean them.
No, I have
I know you got a cloth somewhere. Can you find it? Oh,
look, boom. Look how
He
accessible.
got
Come on
it.
now. What you talking about?
Well, he cleans those glasses. Okay. So, and then, Thanksgiving's going to be different. Visiting Santa in the malls is going to be different. An interesting story about
No more sitting on laps?
No more sitting on laps. Damn. Thank God. An interesting story about George
It's the pedophiles
Clooney.
that are messing out, y'all.
LA and COVID curfews. And then you have some stuff about the movies.
Oh, man. The official Wonder Woman is going to HBO Max.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we got a few things on the list today. So let's just tick, tick, tick. Let's go.
Yes.
That was me ticking off the top. Tick, tick.
I thought that was time. I didn't know.
That could be time. Okay, listen, let's do it. All right. So do you want to start off?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about these the streaming no longer wars. It's pretty much over now. I think the streaming
wars with theaters.
The theater COVID has,
It's sad.
it's killed a little under 1% of the population. Is that right?
I'm not sure.
Or have been affected by
I've not done the
COVID
math.
at least? I don't know.
Oh, because there's 300 million in the U.S. and
I think it's
it's
less
over
than
250,000
have died.
Yeah.
250,000 people have died.
Yes.
Just in the U.S.
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah.
250. Anyway, I guess trying to move on. The theaters essentially have taken a big hit, and movies have pushed back again. I think Wonder Woman moved at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Marvel has their movies and plenty of other films that have been just pushed back into 2021. 2021 now subsequently has gotten crowded as hell for movies.
Yeah.
And still not taking into account that none of this might not even work in 2021.
Right.
We still might be in this situation.
Right.
So more about the vaccine later. But so some now, not theaters, what are they called? Studios have taken upon themselves to go to streaming.
Yeah.
I think one of the first ones we all saw was Disney tried it with Mulan in a terrible fashion, charging people $30
like, no one was
extra.
really trying to see Mulan like that anyway, y'all.
Yeah, no, but I haven't seen it yet. So other streaming, but this is the real first big movie to say unabashedly that we're going to streaming. The only caveat is being that it's still going to theaters as well.
Which makes no sense. Okay, so tell me if I'm wrong. It's supposed to be on streaming for a month and then be off streaming and then go into theaters?
That's not what I heard.
Oh.
I heard it's supposed to be on there simultaneously.
Oh, but
you're
going to
have
said
the
they're
choice
taking it off. Oh,
to go to the theaters, or you can watch it for free. Well, you pay your monthly.
Like it's coming out at the same time, or it's on streaming first and then the theaters?
From what I read, I believe it was the same time.
Let me look.
I believe it was the same time. Because they wanted to give people the option, even though most theaters are probably going to be closed.
It'll simultaneously be released in theaters and on HBO Max on Christmas Day.
What'd I say? Didn't I say that?
But the question, yes, Hubs. But the question is, what theaters are going to be open? What theaters are going to be open on Christmas? because
great
COVID
question.
cases are going up, theaters are closing.
Well, that's why this makes it very interesting that
So it's only going to be online. Let's be real.
Is that an issue? You
No.
you giving us that attitude?
No, I'm just saying they're putting out there like, oh, see, we're supporting theaters too, but we all know in a month that it's still a lot of theaters are gonna be closed. So it's like they cannot benefit from this. People are gonna be in the house, and people are not gonna want to take their kids to the theaters when the COVID is on that at a high.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that this is the opportunity. Theaters are gonna fail.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Theaters are going to fail, but they're just trying to give. This is like that crossing point. Well, maybe we can still help out by dropping it in theaters.
Yeah,
as well.
like they could say, like, we tried.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I believe people are always going to want to. I know I would always. I still want to go to theaters.
Yeah.
But it won't be.
During
it can't be
this
the
time.
same way during this time. It has to be cleaner. It has to be more.
Right.
But I just think that most likely a lot of movies are going to be doing this for a little bit. This dual drop between theaters and streaming, and then we'll see what
We'll see what happens.
We
will see what happens. But yeah, speaking of COVID, in LA, so I want to talk about this crazy new restriction, the curfews. I mean, I guess it's not new. They put this on earlier.
It's been happening.
But now, like, they're saying, like, in lieu of a shutdown, like the safer at home situation, like, oh, okay, well, we're just going to start with a curfew, see if y'all can follow that. But the curfew stuff over here, it's like restaurants, everyone has to leave, restaurants, bars. Like, who's still going is my question if you're not doing takeout. Who's hanging out at the restaurant now? Y'all, you're the problem. but you have to be out by 10 p.m. So all the places are done, closed, 10 p.m., shut the doors. And they said there's a curfew from 10 to 5 where you cannot go out to bars, restaurants, or whatever. What is this curfew? People are still out all day spreading it. Okay, like there is no point to the curfew. That doesn't make sense to me. And I'm all for safety restrictions, all of that. And OC, Huntington Beach, all these places below LA that are like, y'all taking away our rights. So I think the mayor of the mayor of Orange County said, I'm not doing that. He said, I'm not going to follow what the governor said. We're not doing that here. It's stupid. He didn't say stupid verbatim, but it's just like, we're not doing that. Who's going to come down here and enforce it?
Can you just not listen to the governor like that?
We'll see. I don't know. But he said, we're not doing it down here in OC.
I couldn't talk to my Best Buy supervisor like that. I know that.
I'm not doing it. Organize the CDs. I'm not doing it.
I couldn't say that.
See what happens. So I don't know.
Tell me you're not doing it anymore. You're fired.
Right. We will get someone to replace you.
Right.
But yeah, I don't understand that. It really doesn't make any sense. Like,
I agree
COVID is only rampant at night, so let's stay indoors. Like, no, it's all day. People are still out. If you're out in the bars and everything, it's crazy. And so they're saying, well, we see how y'all do. And if cases keep going up, then we're going to go back to the regular restrictions. So that's how it is in LA. I don't know about y'all in other states.
Has it started today?
It starts Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday at 10.
Oh, this coming Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it'll be, they said, for a month. But still tracking. We could still get another lockdown in that time if cases keep going up. And I'm just like, oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's why people are abandoning LA at a rapid pace.
Because what?
Because of governors like old boy
Newsom.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just not handling it very well. And
I don't blame them. This is the first time in our generation, of many generations, that a worldwide pandemic has happened.
Yeah.
And so it's hard for me to look at our governments and just be like, yo, y'all shit. Even though I think they're shit. But, it's just
we're all trying. I feel like we're all trying our best, except for the people that are like, nah, I don't care. Do what you want. It's like you're not even trying to impose any safety restrictions. But
no, they're all crooked.
It's what am I trying to say? I was about to say
ethical?
Unused. No, new territory. It's new territory.
Right.
But yeah, so staying on the COVID track real quick, how it's, Thanksgiving is less than a week from now, y'all. I hope you're staying home.
Make your
with
mac
your
and cheese
immediate
at the
family.
crib.
Yeah, y'all better
Get your Velveeta ready.
listen.
Get your Velveeta.
But people are saying the turkey industry. So apparently, I did not know this, but a lot of people, like, they would wait till, the week of, just the week before, to slaughter the turkey. So they're fresh they're fresh to be eaten. And they'd be like over 16, 17, like close to 20 pounds, these big old turkeys, because people were having big Thanksgiving parties. Now people said, we don't want the big turkeys anymore. We don't want the big turkeys. Everyone wants the small turkeys because they're staying at home. And so apparently they had to kill off these turkeys a month in advance because otherwise they'd keep eating and keep getting fat.
Isn't that what you want?
No, they don't want the fat turkeys. They want the lighter, the smaller turkeys. The big turkeys, no one wants them this year because we're not having parties. So these turkeys y'all are getting.
I mean, isn't turkey meant to be saved up to make sandwiches throughout
the
rest of the year?
No, butchers are saying people are not everyone is calling saying I want a small turkey, and he's like, I got big turkeys. They don't want the big turkeys.
They should just give them hens and tell them it's a small turkey. I bet you half the people won't know the difference.
So he said a lot of people are asking for duck, chicken, like replacing the turkey. And also he is well, not he, but
whenever I think of duck,
some butchers are splitting up the turkey, like breasts, take a leg, like in pieces. I'm even buying pieces of turkey this year, y'all, because small turkeys are sold out. So like, okay, well, let me get half a turkey then. Let me get the legs today, so that's a change for.
And that's how you know we
turkeys.
Can't share shit right now.
And they're really frozen, y'all. They've been dead for a month.
But that's what I'm saying. You be eating turkey sandwiches for the next 12 months with turkey. Turkey lasts for some reason.
Yeah.
At least it did in my poor household. But yeah, that's pretty wild. Mm-hmm. I just think, I would say, why don't people just share,
we're not sharing. It's COVID.
But we're not sharing. So
how do I know how you cut this up? Don't bring it over here.
Yeah, with your COVID ass turkey.
With your COVID ass turkey. I don't know how clean your house.
Turkey ass.
Listen, you can't trust people, especially with COVID. I don't know what your house kitchen is looking like. People got their cats on the counter. People got germs.
Damn. And I heard dogs. I don't know about cats, but I heard dogs contract COVID quicker than humans.
They do, and they don't show any. They're just living life.
They're just living. Spreading it. Yeah, man. So you dog owners, stay the fuck away from me.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. But so that's new on the Thanksgiving front.
All right.
And then Christmas front, COVID that has affected is Santa, y'all. Listen, stop taking your kids to sit on Santa's lap, okay? But this year you can't.
That's a very weird tradition.
It's weird. This old man, you don't know who he is, where he's been, what he wants.
The stranger's lap.
Putting your child on this
and make a wish to him. Whisper in his ear.
Yes.
A wish
it's weird, y'all. But guess what? We're not doing
Hold
this year.
Hold his beard and then slowly reach in his pants.
You are stop. We're gonna edit that out.
We're not gonna edit that.
Don't
edit that. We're not gonna edit that out.
Talking about a child. YouTube flagged. Oh my God.
We're saying what the sickness of the idea of Santa
but we can't
sitting on his lap in the
first.
first.
About children.
Up my words, but don't.
I'm taking that out, baby.
No, man, don't take it out.
I'm taking it out.
Keep it in.
You want to edit it?
I just suggest keep it.
You can say something else. There's another joke you want to share?
No, that's my joke. Don't edit me.
Babs.
Don't edit
inappropriate.
Leave it in. Leave all this in. Leave it in. We're keeping it real. No, leave it in. Leave all of this in.
What I was going to say before we went down the child pedophile tunnel.
Okay.
Is that they're not.
For one good conversation
They're not putting kids on Santa's lap. They're not allowing kids to get close. There's a plexiglass. Santa's got a face mask on, like this clear face mask, and they're saying kids just stand 6 feet apart and say your wish, say your wishes. And also some malls.
Why would they even do it?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay. So one reason why they're doing it is because Santa is a big draw. Okay, a lot of people have not been going to the malls in the past few years anyway, but during the Christmas time, they're bringing their kids to Santa, and then they're also shopping. So Santa is a huge draw for people to come spend money in the malls. And now malls are really struggling. A lot of stores are closed, and so like we don't want to give them another reason to not come to the mall with Santa not here. So I know there's another couple malls. They were putting Santa, you know how they carry the Pope around in like that globe thing? Mm-hmm. So they're putting Santa in a snow globe.
Oh,
it's a snow globe. That's cute. But you can't go to him. It just, you see Santa, or they have him sitting in a sleigh, something, but there's plexiglass
Can
everywhere.
we just stop it with Santa? Just it's 2020. Things are changing, rapidly.
We had this conversation a while ago, and he said he's not going to tell whenever we have kids, Lord knows, but he said he's not going to do the Santa thing with the kids. And I was like, I remember enjoying that. I mean, I don't remember
I'm not going to lie to my children.
It's imagination.
And tell them, no, there's so many other ways to get imagination.
Okay.
And I could tell them that and say it's fiction.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
like
people
this is
put up
something.
Santa. It's supposed to represent this,
Right.
but it's not real. He's not real.
Okay.
I'm not going to be telling them about the strange. It's either Jesus or nothing.
You
the
think
definition.
Jesus is okay?
Why are we celebrating Christmas? It's the whole point. So it's either that or nothing. We just put up trees.
Yeah.
It's either Treemas.
Treemas?
Treemas. If people want Treemas,
Christmas
we do
decorations.
Treemas.
I think there has to be something magic. I do like the magic associated with this time, like the trees and like the Christmas stories and all. Like I remember really enjoying that as a kid.
Yeah, why don't we tell them about Jesus, the greatest magic of them all?
That's not an exciting story.
Oh, what? Have
For a
you seen
kid?
Passion of the Christ?
I mean, for a kid to know that, like, oh, this man is riding in a sleigh and giving his presents. Okay, you can say it's fake, but like, it's a fun story to tell.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if they just take it as another book,
Mm-hmm.
you know, oh, this is just a story about a man that it's not real, but a guy
Yeah.
that did that, rode around on a sleigh,
Yeah.
but it's not. Why? Why do we put so much value on Santa Claus?
Because we're making money, baby. That's why.
That's
be
the
real.
realest shit ever
Because we're
said.
making money.
We can move on right off that. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Yep,
So-
you're right.
Capitalism at its finest, y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, what is next?
Cap.
What is next? Oh, okay. So, interesting thing. George Clooney. People were really coming at George Clooney this week because apparently he did
Talking
an
about former
interview.
Batman?
No, well, yes, but he did an interview with GQ, and I guess a story has been floating around for a while about him giving 14 of his closest friends each $1 million. A while ago, and people were like, oh, is this true? So this is the first time he actually talked about it. So yes, it's true. This is the story. So apparently back in 2013, he was in Gravity, right? Gravity? One of those.
Oh, yeah, he was in
Yeah.
Gravity, yep.
Yes,
With
Gravity
Sandra Bullock?
2013. Yeah. And so they weren't sure whether it was going to be a hit or not. Like, thanks for being here. We can give you a percentage of like what the movie makes. Like that's what he decided to take instead of just an upfront salary. It did well, y'all. People love Gravity.
Oh, yeah, Gravity's amazing.
So he said, I'm doing fine. He's like, listen, a lot of my friends are in my will anyway. Why wait till I die to give them money? Like, I want to give them money now. And so he took what he made from that. I don't know if he made 14 even or more than that or whatever, but he took that, what he made from Gravity, said, I'm going to give it all away. So apparently, this is interesting. Apparently, there's a warehouse in downtown LA that just has pellets of cash. There's lots of just cash on hand. So he went there got out $14 million.
Hold on, are these just pellets of cash? What do you mean there's just pellets of cash?
Pellets of cash. All it says in
Like,
the
can I
article,
go down and grab some?
Listen, all it says that he drove an old van to a warehouse in downtown Los Angeles where they have giant pallets of cash. And he filled luggage with $14 million. This is a drug deal, okay? Filled luggage with $14 million worth of cash and called his friends over to his house. He said, y'all, I love you. Thank you for being in my life.
Oh,
I
I've heard
wouldn't
this
have
story.
any of this without you. So what's the best way to repay your friends? How about $1 million each? He gives them all $1 million.
Yeah, they opened up the luggage
And it was
$1
$1 million cash.
for everybody. Yeah, I heard that story. Yeah.
And so people were
That was off of
upset.
Gravity? I thought this
That
was
was off of-
older. Like,
He said off of 2013 Gravity.
I thought I heard that story a long time ago. But
Well, 7 years ago.
that is kind of a good amount of time, right?
But people were coming for him. They're like, why would you share this now? People are broke. People are getting evicted, da-da-da. I said, first of all, this is old. Second of all, let George do what he wants with his money. They said, why can't he give it away? Why can't he give it
He just gave it away.
I know, but they're saying to people that need it. They're like, why didn't you give it to charity? I said, first of all, his wife is a human rights lawyer, okay? I'm sure they give plenty of money to charities. Leave him alone. Y'all need to stop telling people what to do with their money. He wants to give away $1 million to his friends. Let him do it. Let him do it. And people were really upset. I was like, y'all just want us something to complain about.
I'm telling y'all, soon it's gonna
Y'all.
be. What are the ambulance?
Go,
people called?
George.
The people on the ambulance. The
EMT?
EMTs.
Yeah.
They're gonna start. Somebody's gonna save a life. They're gonna post it on Instagram. I saved a life today. Thank God. Why you gotta save his life for?
Right. My grandma died. Why didn't you save
Why didn't you
her?
save her life? That's the problem with EMTs.
Right. They only saving who they want to save, though. It's like, what? So I thought that was kind of a cool story.
That's
like,
funny. That's
listen.
interesting. No, that's when I first heard that story, I thought that was one of the most boss things ever.
That was pretty cool.
Like, cause one of the big reasons we do any of this shit, or at least for me, coming to Hollywood and all of this is to do it with my friends, the people I love to create.
Mm-hmm.
And if one of us was to make, if I was to make it, I know like that would give me such pride to be able to give my friends, you know, hey, this is something that's going to change your life here,
Right.
and we could all keep going or keeps, you know,
right.
It just feels good to give away. Now, you know, somebody comes up to me, well, I really need it. Well, I don't know you, nigga.
Right.
I don't know you. I don't know what type of person you are. I don't know nothing about these people. I know.
Right.
Get some friends that can make it.
Yes,
that
latch
want
on.
to make it.
Be a hanger
work
on.
with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. Cool story.
Cool story. So yes, my first wait, what happens? Wait, what happens?
Hold on. Don't I have another? Did we talk about the vaccine already? Okay.
No, we can move. We can do that. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, I might as well hit that right quick, right? Because
He rolled into the mic. Yeah, I might as well hit that.
I might as well hit that, right? Yeah. The vaccine. There are 2 vaccines that they're saying now is possible. I think Pfizer has one, and then I forgot the other company that has another one. And they're talking about rolling this out by, I believe, April.
Yeah.
But you know the
like
idea is
first line workers.
First line workers, people in need. Obviously the you know older people and
Moderna and Pfizer.
Moderna. There you go. And yeah, and it's just. I know there's always been a weird stereotype because there's always a fight online of take vaccine or don't take vaccines or anti-vaxxers, whatever.
Whoever started that, Lord have mercy.
But you know, I've had my personal opinions about them because, like many, I've when I was a kid, I've taken the flu shot, and I've gotten the flu throughout years.
Yeah, a lot of people
I've gotten the flu. Mm-hmm. And I've had friends never had the flu vaccine and never had the flu.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how it works, and I don't even understand what a vaccine is, to be honest with you. Because a vaccine, it's not a cure. It's just to help fight.
It's supposed to protect against, because you can still get it, but it's supposed to strengthen your immune system to not get it.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the last time I got a flu shot. I'm not like, I just don't. I just don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying y'all shouldn't, but that's just, I just don't get a flu shot, and I don't usually get it. But
yeah.
I mean, yes, I've gotten sick, but I don't know. Your question was gonna be like, are we gonna take it?
Yeah, I just wonder how many.
I'm gonna wait for this first wave to get through it. How do y'all feel? How is it affecting you?
Because this whole test, I mean, the whole vaccine was based off some tests that they did with I guess a couple hundred of what do they call it? Volunteers to not, but what is they did
test subjects.
Test subjects, but I guess I don't want to call it experiment. It's trials, I guess. They did trials with these people, and I always wonder, who are these people like that do it? And I'm sure they have to sign some type of non-disclosure or something like this.
A lot of people see themselves as like heroes. They're like, oh, let me put my life out there so I can save other people.
Nah,
like,
I don't think
that.
That's it.
No, like they've interviewed people. They're like, yeah, if I can take it and I'm healthy, I don't like if I get it, I'm fine. Like
that is
test
bullshit.
Me. That's what they feel. But I'm telling you what they feel.
They're doing it for the money.
I'm telling you what they feel.
Like most of these testing facilities. Actually, we have one in D.C., Maryland area because I think it's near a lot of college kids. There's one near the University of Maryland that I think.
Yeah, that's smart because they're gonna pay the student. Like,
exactly.
Oh yeah, broke college students, they want money.
Exactly. So they usually test a lot of young people that have a healthier immune system, and college kids who are broke. They get to have money and possibly go on TV and say, "I did it to better our world."
With a little, I mean, they can't be getting paid that much, Bebs, but
I know I said a couple $100. Probably.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a G plus. I mean, I would think in this situation, a worldwide pandemic, give them a couple of G's. I mean, to figure this out.
Okay, so I'm looking at the article now. It says after the Moderna trial, they enrolled 30,000 participants and planned to stop after 151 cases were recorded. So far, out of 30,000, only 95 individuals have become sick.
That's pretty damn good. That's a high
Yeah.
rate. Now, we don't know because how long were these test
They'll
trials?
continue to be evaluated over time.
Right, because by next year they could have
This
tentacles.
was after 3 months of exposure.
They could have fangs. They could be growing fur.
Babes, out of only,
I don't mean to fear.
I mean, that's crazy.
But we'll see what happens. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Why did Trump get something else? Trump got something. He seemed to be
because
fine.
he's the president. He got he's like, give me all the
I'm
experimental
saying whatever
stuff.
worked on him, why don't they give all of us that?
I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, so watch out for that vaccine. Let us know if you're going to take it. I'm very interested to see how many people.
Right. No,
are gonna be first
I
in
just
line,
I
how
just
many
want to
people
watch.
gonna
I just want to watch that happen, and then I'll get in line later.
Because the inevitable is that you're gonna to get into this restaurant tonight. Have you been tested, or have you been vaxxed?
That just doesn't make any sense, though.
Right?
Because you can be vaxxed, but then how long does it last? You can still get sick again. Like within the last month, within the last 2 months. Like I really hope we don't get there, but we never know.
Well, if there's a 95%, or 90
right
whatever percentage, I mean that's pretty. You take that risk any day.
Yeah, but then okay, so if they get the vaccine, then do they go in a group of COVID people to really test it? Like if they just go home and don't get sick, like okay, well I'm staying home, I don't get it either.
No. I'm saying by the long term.
Yeah.
Once this vaccine, once this made its round by next year, 2 years from now, is that going to be the mandatory thing? Like you got to give vaccine to even have sex.
Lord.
Have you been vaxxed? Have you been vaxxed? Excuse me.
Where are your papers? Like to go to I could see like to get into college or like to be on campus.
I've been vaxxed, baby. I've been vaxxed. Let me pull out my vax card. All black too. Yep.
Anyway. So yes, we'll see what happens with that. On to my what happened.
All right, wait, what happened? What happened?
So listen, y'all. Persistence pays in the lottery, okay? Persistence pays in the lottery.
Come on now. I was just making fun of my parents for buying lotto tickets.
This North Carolina, you better breeze. Okay. This North Carolina couple played the same set of numbers for 26 years in a row, y'all. They played the same set of numbers for 26 years. Finally won a jackpot, apparently there's a cash 5 jackpot. They took home over $366,000.
Wasn't worth it.
So I want to know, I don't buy lottery tickets. I don't play the numbers. I don't know how much it is. But I'm like, over 26 years.
26
years. How much money did y'all spend on these tickets, though?
And that's every day you buy a lotto ticket?
It doesn't say how many, it doesn't say. How many times?
It's not worth it.
That doesn't make any sense. So after taxes, it's $260,000.
It's not. Listen, that could be life changing for someone.
No,
but you know what else could have been
they said,
life changing? The money you would have saved up.
Right.
Every day you bought a ticket, just putting that in a jar, for God's sake.
But the odds of winning this certain drawing are 1 in 960,000. Sorry, 960,000.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean they got lucky, but it's like y'all still spent. Like, where do you think this money in the jackpot comes from? You spending money on the tickets. So I don't know. And I thought it was interesting, but it's like you're gonna keep playing the same numbers over and over again. Yeah. So that was my first wait. What happened?
Okay.
Second, so y'all, there is this situation running rampant. Okay. So I didn't really know about this until I watched. So there's one YouTuber. Her name is Kelly Stamps. She tells really funny story times. She told the story. She went on a date. What was even supposed to be a date? It was a meetup. It was a guy she met on Bumble. They met up. She's like, I'm going for a walk. Do you want to come? It's like very like low stress, low pressure. Like we're getting to know each other. I'm just walking. Like you don't have to spend money, nothing. Mm-hmm. He meets her and says, oh, I'm really hungry. Do you want to eat? She said, I'm not hungry. I already ate. He said, well, I am. Let's go sit down. So she's like, I'm trying not to like go like have this be a formal thing. So he sits down, orders a bunch of food. She just orders a drink. And he said, oh, you should order something. Come on. And she said, he's just eating. She orders something.
Was he big? Like a big?
No, she didn't describe how he looked.
Okay.
But he's eating. And he said, you should order something. She just orders something. She's not hungry. Mm-hmm. He said, oh, can I have some of yours? He starts eating off of her plate. So he's eating both meals. Okay. She was not hungry in the first place. Bill comes. I forgot my wallet.
Oh, shit.
He forgot his wallet, y'all. She said, you said you wanted to come here. I said I wasn't hungry. I said I wasn't trying to go to a restaurant. He said, oh, well, I can get you back next time. I can pay next time. In her head, there won't be a next time. So she pays. She said, I'm going home. He said, oh, which way you walking? She said, which way are you walking? I'm going the opposite way. He said, no, let me walk you home. Just persistent, crazy. She said, leave me alone. I'm going home alone. So then the next day.
And they've been married ever since.
No.
Okay.
The next day he hits her up. I had a great time. Da da da. She doesn't answer. I'm done with you. Then he Venmos her $45 apparently to like pay her back for paying the day before. Mm-hmm. She said, this is weird, but I'll accept it. So then he keeps texting her. She doesn't answer. So then he gets mad. He then requests $27 back. She said, what is this? He said, you owe me $27. That's how much you paid. And she said, what? So I looked this up. Apparently, there are a lot of men that like they will spend money on a date, and if you don't text them back, if you ghost, if they don't get the response they want, they will then request money from you to pay them back for the date.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking about.
That is crazy.
That's
is really
what
happening. Like, men, y'all are trifling.
What?
What's going on?
Listen,
you decided to take me out and pay for dinner, and now you want money back. You want money back that you decided to pay to take me out, and now I don't call you back. Guess what? There was no chemistry. I'm not giving you your money back.
Listen,
for the $60, $50, $40, $25, whatever.
You get a shirt.
What shirt?
You don't like it. You return it. You get your money back,
that's
right?
Not the same.
Return my date.
I know you're
I
kidding.
want my date back.
They want their date returned, y'all. Isn't that wild?
That's hilarious.
That is wild. She said she did not pay him back. She said, you are cheap, leave me alone. And he left it alone.
Well, shit, I'm going to need my money back.
Right. Because he initially, she's like, why would you pay me the total and then ask for my share back? Because I'm not texting you back. Yo, how crazy
I was
is
about
that?
to give my man his credit too because he actually paid her back, which was okay. At least he took care of that. But to request the money back,
so you don't want to talk to me? Give me your half then.
No, I think that's the new wave. Honestly,
what's the new wave?
I think equality. We had this conversation recently. Equality is the new wave. No more chivalry. That if you want equality, chivalry goes out the window because we're equal. Who are we chivalrous?
Chivalrous.
Who are we chivalrous to?
Women.
And for? Why?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Propaganda, y'all. She might as well be a politician right here. Sarah Lyons.
It's the right thing to do.
For California governor.
Right.
Watch out, Newsom.
You were raised right, babes. You can hold the door open. You can, if you see a woman struggling with some bags, offer to help. If she denies, that's her prerogative.
But no, I don't do that because she's a woman. I do that because she might be old. Because I would do that for an old man that was struggling.
Okay, but if it's a young woman,
and he probably worked harder his whole life. He probably had an actual job because he's a man, right?
Don't listen to him, y'all. He is not like this.
Looking out for me. Yes, I am. All right.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious, though. I think that story is phenomenal.
That's crazy.
Hilarious.
So wait, what happened, girl?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? So she said, "I'm staying in the house."
And that was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, yo.
Yeah.
Damn. Was he homeless?
I don't know. But she said
that's what it comes to my mind. Maybe he was homeless and he was really hungry.
Was really pressing her about what she did for a living. Do you live alone? She's like, I just met you. Because then when she started following her, I'm like, oh God, this is the crazy person. But
I
he
asked
actually
the girl.
left her. And then remember that. But after she was like, you need to please leave me alone. I want to walk home alone. He's like, I'm not crazy. That's what crazy people say. I'm not a creepy man or whatever he said, but
listen, as a guy, you're gonna have your moment too of just like one time I asked a young woman if I was, I was just talking to her casually. I was in New York City and enjoying life. We were having fun, and I think I had a show or something. And there was a girl I was talking to there, a woman I was talking to there. And I hit her up, I was like, oh, do you have roommate or do you live alone? You live with roommates? Immediately she hit me, that's such a creepy answer to ask. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I didn't mean it to sound that creepy, but as soon as she said that,
it is a creepy question.
I felt how she read it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I felt so, and I don't even remember the main purpose. It wasn't like I was trying to just go over and smash, but I was just asking, like casually asking.
Yeah.
And it came off. I was like, damn, man. And this is why you shouldn't be chivalrous. Just get straight to the point and just be like, keep it business with everybody.
Keep it business with everybody.
Yeah. Even your sexual partners, you just keep it business. All right. We're gonna go through step A. I'll
Sign
be out
a
of here by 7.
This is what we're gonna do. You're happy with it. You're okay with it.
I'm gonna walk in 7:30. I'll be out by 7:38.
35.
38. 3 extra more minutes. No, but yeah, that's highly interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Highly interesting.
All right, y'all. That's all we got for you.
Is that all we got?
We won't see you till after Thanksgiving. So have a safe, good holiday.
Alone.
Stay your ass in the house. Stay your ass in the house. And we'll see you next week.
All right, y'all. Take care. We out. And single ACP. Merch coming soon. Uh-oh. It's coming.
Bye, y'all.